to me right now. Run.
Get flicked. Welcome to Flick the Script podcast. This is episode 13. My name is Derek Mitchell. I just want to start off by saying whether you are in your vehicle on a commute, whether you are going for a jog, working out, or if you're at home, wherever you are, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate you for joining me here. Now, is it just me, or does it seem like a lot of horror movies have been coming out recently? That's how I've been feeling. Like there's been more horror movies. And speaking of horror movies, the movie we're going to talk about today is Wolfman. Have you heard of Wolfman? Well, we got Wolfman today on episode 13. And as far as the duration of this movie, we got 1 hour and 43 minutes. Directed by Leigh Whannell. Starring Christopher Abbott, Julia Garner, Sam Jaeger, and of course a few other talented actors and actresses as well. Now, as I said before, we're talking about Wolfman. What do I have to say about the movie Wolfman? Well, first off about Wolfman, I will say it was not what I expected it to be. I did not expect it to go in the direction that it went. And with that being said, it was a letdown. Now, I just want to say I'm not going to spoil the movie for you guys. I try not to spoil it for you. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tell you a little bit of what it's about, so that way you kind of get like the gist of it as well. It starts off with a boy and his father. They're in this cabin, and they decide to go hunting. And while they're hunting, they're approached by a creature. They don't really show you what the creature looks like. They show you like a little glimpse, I guess you could say, of the creature. And you can kind of see it has like a human form, obviously beast-like. And so this creature approaches them, is growling at them and everything. And again, they don't really show you. But what happens is, as it's terrorizing the boy and the father, they're both strapped. They both have guns. They start shooting at this creature, and they end up running back to the cabin. Fast forward 30 years later, so it comes up to like current times. The boy finds out. Obviously, the boy's grown up now. He's a man at this point, played by Christopher Abbott. One of the main characters. He's grown up now, and he decides he finds out that his father has passed away. So he decides to take his family for the summer back to that cabin where him and his dad used to stay. And upon getting there at this cabin, he ends up, the main character, the man, as they're approaching the cabin, this beast-like creature once again attacks their vehicle, ends up scratching the main character. He ends up starts feeling ill, starts feeling sick slowly throughout the movie, and next thing you know, he starts turning into a werewolf. And what happens is the original werewolf that attacks him continues to terrorize the main character and his family while they're staying at the cabin. So now you have the main character who has transformed into a werewolf. He's now fighting off the werewolf that attacks him. And that's pretty much where the movie goes. That's where these two werewolves are just fighting each other throughout the movie while he's trying to protect his family. But at the same time, you know, he's a monster at this point, so he's kind of terrorizing his family as well, you know. And it was a weird twist to the movie because I didn't expect it to go that route. There's something else that happens, you know, towards the end of the movie that I don't want to reveal, just in case you might want to check it out. but it just didn't go how I thought it would go. And with that being said, if I have to rate it on the scale from 1 through 10, I got to give it a 1. I just got to give this one a 1. It just wasn't, it was a lot of buildup at the beginning, just a lot of buildup. You're just like waiting for it to get to the point. And once it got to the point, you're just like, huh, that's where this is going, you know? So it just wasn't for me. And, you know, if you want to check it out, go check it out. But again, it's just not, I think a lot of people were just like me. They didn't expect it to go how it went. And it's a little bit of a letdown, you know, as far as, you know, when you hear Wolfman, you're thinking of like a classic werewolf, you know, but it just wasn't that. Once again, this is Flick the Script Podcast, episode 13. I will see you on the next episode, episode 14. Stay tuned. Have a good one.